guys, welcome back. So before we jump into the video, we should probably address the fact that I have black hair. This is not a wig, this is my actual hair. I do have extensions in because I couldn't resist, because today's video I'm going to show you how to cut your own extensions if you have shorter hair but you just want to wear your extensions for more volume. But I found this old set that I had that was like specifically cut for my hair, so I couldn't resist putting them in. But I will be taking them out in a second to show you guys how we can clip in our own extensions that are really long and cut them so we could have lots of volume in our own hair. So you guys knew I was going to cross back over to the dark side, but I dyed it black because I didn't want it to lighten up super fast on me, because if I would have dyed it like a brown color within like 3 showers it would have been like super light again. So I just dyed it black because I know it'll lighten itself up eventually, and I did film it for you guys but I misplaced the SD card that had all the footage on it. So while I'm looking for that, I figured I would film another video so that you guys didn't have to wait to see that. And this is not a bruise, this is hair dye that is lingering. Just trying to hold on. One tip for hair extensions if you have shorter hair and you want to wear hair extensions is take that full set, take that full set, take it to your hairstylist and let them cut your extensions for you, and then that way you'll be able to wear your hair extensions when you want to switch it up for a day. Because me personally, I love short hair but I love long hair. I think I just love all hair. Like, I like all kinds of hair, all lengths of hair. I wish I had like a collection of wigs so I could wear like a different color hair every single day. Maybe I'll start wearing wigs. Anyways, the extensions that I'm going to use today to cut for you are these Bellami extensions, and these are the 22-inch 220 gram hair extensions. The color that these are in is in 1B, which is off black. I'm going to take all these out so that we can put our other ones in, so I can show you how to cut them for thickness. So here's my hair with no extensions in it, and before we jump into cutting the extensions, the reason why I was saying you should get your hair extensions cut if you want to wear them and you have about this length hair or shorter is because usually if you have hair this length, your ends are pretty straight, like they're like it's a little harder to blend with just hair extensions straight out the box. So if you get them cut, they'll help your natural hair blend in more to your extensions if you want to wear them longer. But if you don't want to wear them longer and you just want to wear them for volume, so we all know that I like big hair, and I can get my hair pretty big on its own with just teasing and whatnot, and a little bit of hairspray, but usually after a couple hours it will fall flat. So by adding the extensions in, I'm just adding thickness in there, which will help keep my hair big all day long. So I'm gonna take the bigger pieces, the longer wefts, the 4 weft guys, and I'm gonna put them all the way around the perimeter of my head. So we're gonna section our hair off about the middle of our head. I'm going right above my ears, well actually a little higher than above my ear. I'm just going to clip this up out the way, so then we can just brush this out. So I'm going to take the 4 clip weft, which has the 4 clips on it, because what we want to create is just kind of one piece that goes all the way from here to here. So I'm going to use the longer pieces so that I don't have to clip in a bunch of pieces. So I'm going to just clip this as close to the front of my head as possible and just clip them all the way around. Like that. Same to the other side. Again, using a 4 clip because I just want it to go all the way around. I have a pretty large head in general, so you don't have to use the 4 clips, just as long as you can get it to go from one end all the way to the other. But I've got a large noggin, so we're going to use the 4 clips. Again, I'm clipping it as close to the front as possible, and then just clipping it all the way back. And it'll kind of meet with the other extension here. So then you can just pull this to the front, and then you can see my natural hair where it sits and the extensions. So then this is where I'm going to cut. Now I can't find my hair cutting scissors to save my life, but that's okay. You don't really need them because I have a pretty blunt cut in general on my natural hair. So I'm just gonna use, you can use either your kitchen scissors or you can use fabric scissors. Just use some scissors. And be careful when you do this because you don't want to cut your own hair. So I'm just going to grab the extension. These do have a little bit of curl to them. You can straighten them if you want. I'm not going to. And I'm just going to kind of line them up where my real hair is. You can see my real hair here, and then I'm just going to cut. I do like to cut a little bit longer at first, just so we don't make them too short, but I'm just gonna go in and cut the hair. I do let it just fall on my floor, and I just will vacuum it afterwards. So I'm just coming in, hacking up the weave. I know a lot of you are interested, and I don't have like a super technique to it. I'm just trying to stay away from slicing my own hair. Just want to keep going until you got no more hair to cut. And it is a little bit longer than my natural hair, but that's okay because then the extension will go just right over it. And then if I wanted to, I could just bring this extension up higher, and then it'd be a little bit shorter than my actual hair. But I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm actually going to pull to make sure there's no long hairs like this. Just by cutting up into the hair, like into the ends, will help it not look so blunt. Voila! Same to the other side. Make sure I got all my hair back here. Line it up. Here's my natural hair and the extension. And then just take it across. I think this is so cool. It's like cutting your own hair, but you're not. Did anybody cut their own hair when they were like a little kid? Apparently I cut my own hair when I was a little kid, and then I hid it in the bird cage. And I was like, oh, the bird is shedding. And my mom was like, no, I don't think so. That's your hair. I was like, woo. And then I just like to pull to make sure there's no long hairs trying to hold out. And then we can let this hair down, drop it over. So then as you can see, our hair is a lot thicker than it just was, which I love. I'm all about that big, thick hair. Even if you are rocking short hair, you can still have it be nice and voluminous and big. And when you see celebrities that usually have like big, voluminous short hair, I'm guaranteeing they have some kind of track laced in there somewhere, so don't let them fool you. Clip a few tracks in, cut them short, and then you'll be good to go. Usually after I'm done like styling it, I'll go back in and cut it a little more just to make sure it's blending with my hair. So it's super duper easy. You can do it in probably less than 10 minutes if you're not scared to cut your hair extensions, which you shouldn't be. If you have a couple sets of extensions and you have an old pair, try with the old pair first just to make sure you feel comfortable, but I've cut a bunch of extensions a million times, so it's just like easy for me to do. And like I said, I have bags and bags of hair. Show you guys the back. Remember, my hair is straight and the extensions are curled, so it might look a little gray. So that is it. That is how you can cut extensions for your shorter hair. It's super easy. If you want to use shears, it'll be a little easier for you to get in and cut the hair. It's kind of hard to get in with these and go in and kind of lighten the hair up. But if you had shears, it'd be a lot easier. And Sally sells shears for super inexpensive if you wanted to go out and get fancy. But you saw me, I just did them with my kitchen scissors and it worked out great. So that is it for this video. I'm going to try to find my SD card that is missing in action so that I can put up my hair dye video, because I did dye my hair myself. And yeah. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't have anything else to say except I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon.